Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video, and in this YouTube video I am going to explain how you could use volume to your advantage as a day trader and how essentially I use this. So let's start off with a chart on WISA, which was one of the top runners from last week. How could you use volume here to your advantage, right? So first of all, you want to start off with how much volume you're accumulating during the day, right? And you can quite clearly see here we had 199 million volume. Historically, we have not, I don't think we have once passed that volume limit. I'm looking as far as back as we go. From what I could see, no. From what I could see on this chart, no. From this specific chart, I'm sure, I think they did have like a split or something, if I'm not wrong. So there is that, it does make an impact, but in terms of this chart that's in front of me, nope. So that's sorted. I know the volume coming in is at all-time highs. Switch over to the 5-minute chart, and now I start looking for areas where price starts to slow down with less selling pressure. Now I want you to look at the bottom right. So we look here, we have our initial push up. So that's our initial phase from here to here. Right, we have that. Let's move on to the main gauge, clean my line up. Let me just draw a demand zone. So this is the area we broke out from. I just want to mark the area that we did break out from. This area here. This is the area we broke out from. Mark it here. Let's make it a bit more clean. Even here, to be honest with you, you could mark as area previous resistance transport. So let me just like this. Then you got this. Now you got this chart, right? You got this 5-minute chart on here. And now, if you can see in this 5-minute chart, the price has started to consolidate. But the difference is it's not consolidating on high selling volume. If you look at the red bars below, got 339k sell, 400k, 162k, and then you got buying pressure 200k, 128k. Then we got selling 82k, buying 134k, 113k, and the selling slowly starts to slow down completely here. Look, here, then look, you got 50k, then you got buyers 72k, buyers 34k, buyers 106k. Then selling comes in, but very significantly low in terms of the buying. Then here, 55k, 89k, then buying. Then this big candle, when buyers start to step up, they start to ramp up. Then we flag here, 135k selling compared to 224k buying, right? And then we'll look at this 259k and bang. What that shows is when there's less selling, the red candle, the selling slows down, there will be a much higher chance price goes up. However, let's reverse the roles, right? And let's look at this level here. So this is the high, right? Now, price breaks out from here. As we break, we start to base, but we can't hold. Now look at this selling candle, 702k. That is a high amount. The last time we had that was what, over here? We had a quite high amount here, and we came all the way down here. Why would you buy here? There's no indication of buying. There's price isn't consolidating, the volume isn't slowing down. And look here, 300k, 170k. Then there's buying. But straight after the buying, there's a huge selling. 209k, 200k. So what does it show? It shows the supply is over demand or the sellers are over the buyers. Then we get buying. 262k. Okay, let's see. What we want after this, we want a few more green candles. We get one small red and you think, okay, maybe. But you're not getting, you're waiting for a few more buys to step up. What do you get? You get 268k, you get selling. And again, then you approach this demand zone and now price is just consolidating this level. But that's one example of how you can use volume to your advantage, right? Volume, when you look at volume, you look at historical volume, and you want to look at daily, the volume on the day. And you're going to compare it to the flow. So, for example, what is the flow on WISA? So I'm going to go on my phone, I'm going to go to the Webull app, right? And I'm going to go to WISA, let's go to it now. And if you guys go to it as well, from what I'm seeing on the Webull app, 1.59 million free flow. So that's the amount of shares we are able to trade. And what's the average volume? What is on the daily? Let's see. So 1.59 million compared to the average volume on that day was 199 million. Guys, do you know how crazy that is? What does that show? There's 1 million iPhones. There's 200 million people wanted to buy. What's going to happen to price, guys? What's going to happen to price? Supply and demand. This is supply and demand. Price will squeeze a lot higher. There'll be buyers available. For iPhone would not be £1,000. It'll be £100,000, arguably. This is what happened here, right? The iPhone was around $5. and a lot of buyers start getting interested in the iPhone. They bought it up here, then it lost its value. It lost its value because it became too expensive. Then it dropped. So this is exactly what happened. That's why when you have low volume pullbacks, low sellers, it means buyers want this. It means buyers are looking to get this stock. They're looking to buy. They're looking to enter. Right? You guys understand that, right? Let's just move on to another ticker. I'm going to show you, I don't know, for example, AGBA. So this was a lot more, I'd say, it had a very similar pattern, but you could tell here, this is where a lot of sellers were active, right? And on the daily, let's look at the daily volume and we'll compare it to different days, right? So this was one of the highest volume days, 1.66. So how many million was that? Let's see how many million that was. 122 million. So in terms of being the highest volume day, this is arguably one of the highest volume days in a very, 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 very long time. The last time we had this much volume was, I don't know when. 31 million we had here. But in terms of the last time we had this much volume, it was a very, very long time. Right, so that was a bullish sign, a very, very, very bullish sign. So let's switch over to the 5-minute chart now. And we quite clearly see price has rejected 1.6 level a couple of times. So showing sellers, they want to sell here, right? And then let's just keep an eye on this 5-minute chart. And I'll actually play this ticker. So price goes up, it rejects this level because obviously buyers were here. Buyers were at 0.39. So they start to sell. They made a lot of money on it. Price comes down, and you're going to clearly see this, right? Look, selling a 99.40k, 452k, compared to 4.1 million, 3.3 million. The buying slowly steps up, 677k, 800k. So buyers are stepping in. So this is something you could start looking at. The buyers want to get in. Now look at this. Look at the significance. Look at the buying. 670k, 550k. 742k. Here you're worried. You're like, okay, now this is an area where price has harsh volume. Then look at the volume dip. 173k, 365k. Look at the, compared to the green, look at that. And then look at the buying. 367k. So what this is showing here is the selling is slowing down. There's not a lot of sellers compared to here. 452k, 1.7 million, 940k. Now we're down to 100k. Volume must start to slow down. This is where I got in around, I think this level here. Somewhere around here. And look at buying. 1.8 million, then we've met by a huge selling. And the selling slows down again, the buying, selling. So here's a bit of a battle, selling slows down. Buying is taking over. Just look at these candles. So this is what it is, right? This is what you look at. And you look at low volume pullbacks. Always, okay? So that's what volume is essentially. That's how I use it to my advantage. I hope you guys understood the video. Can you guys please leave a like? Drop a comment below if you have any questions regarding this. I will make another video if I have to explain to you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next YouTube video.